Hello everybody and welcome back to Minecraft. So in today's episode we're going to start work on the actual castle, but I have decided to find a way to do some other recording. So I didn't want to install mods for me to record the time lapse. So I have done something I probably have spent a long time setting up. Welcome to the world! Anyway, I have set up a new account, also known as the backup account, and this is going to be my camera account. So currently I cannot use this while it is alive, and I need you in spectator mode, and I do not have access to commands. Do you agree with this? Perfect. Perfect. But anyway, so that account will help me spectate the world and record what I need to have recorded. So, another thing I have done is I went out and got some sheep. And by sheep, I meant I got 2 sheep and have been breeding the crap out of them. And the reason they're all pink is because I needed a lot of wool. And I'm going to show you why. So, I have joined my creative testing world. And this is kind of what I want to build for my base. This is for later. But anyway, so this is kind of the color palette I've been wanting to go with. I've been collecting a ton of stone and wood, and this is going to be for the path, but this is going to be a long way off. I'm not using this yet, so I don't need to worry about gathering that. But anyway, the pink wool is what we're going to build first. We're not going to build it all at once, because there is way too much to build at once. I don't have nearly enough materials. But we're going to start with at least the first floor of this, because look how cool this is. And it's going to be elevated, so don't worry. And the purple stuff is just stuff I'm going to add on later. But we're going to get started with building this. And I just want to use pink wool to frame it because it makes it easier. Alright, so I've built up the top part of this area. I'm going to put like a stained glass windows here. I've kind of made like this into its own little room. I've built some stairs up to like get to like the next floor. Oh, oops. But that way we can get up here, and then these stairs will lead up to the next floor once that gets constructed. And then I have my little entrance over here with my little staircase down. I'm very proud of this. So now all I need to do is I just need to build up with stone to get to... I want to finish the first floor, at least in today's episode. And then I've also moved all of my stuff over here so that it's easily accessible. And I've kind of moved my bed, I've moved all my animals. I slaughtered a ton of sheep so I could have a bunch of mutton. So now I just have these 2 left. I got plenty of wool left anyway. And I've also added vanilla tweaks as well with a couple of other things just to make my life easier, like having the ocean see-through because that makes it easier to spot stuff, and like golden crowns, and there's a couple other things you might notice. But yeah, I say let's get started with the build. Alright, so after many hours of building, I would say the first floor of our lovely castle is complete. Let me just jump up there real quick. So yeah, I've got the beginnings of the 4 towers over here. This is going to be like the kind of like the center, and then as it gets bigger, we're going to add more and more stuff, and I will show you once I get inside. But basically, I have built up these support pillars. I'm going to decorate it off cam. But I've also added these two, like, kind of doorways. And I think what I'm going to do is, on this side, I kind of want to build a courtyard. And then on this side, I'm going to expand the castle kind of out into, like, another wing. And then this area is probably going to be my crafting and storage room. So that's going to be the big room. What I've also done is back here underneath the staircase, I have dug this out for later. And I'm going to dig this out and go down. And we're going to build a villager trading hall in the basement. Just because at some point I have to get villagers and I need to put them somewhere. But yeah, and this is going to be like my main throne room. And if I have room, once I place like a throne here, underneath I'm going to build like a little secret. And then maybe I'll use some redstone to make a door. But yeah, I've got this whole place lit up with torches. I've lit up the roof as well, just so mobs don't spawn up here. And then I guess I'll work on the roof another day, or like the second floor. But I want this castle to be quite big. But yeah, I think what I mostly need is materials. I'm like completely out of stone and andesite. I have no oak wood. I have more spruce wood than I have oak wood. I don't want to jump down because I don't want to die. I really need enchantments. I need to get villagers at some point. But I think off camera I'm going to have to do some mining and stuff. But anyway, I also found another thing while I had my cam account in spectator mode. But there is actually a trial chamber underneath me. Underneath the base, and I found it by accident because I had a cave, like an opening underneath the castle, and I had zombies spawning and it was driving me nuts, and I went to look for it so that I could place torches, and I looked down and there's a trial chamber down there. I need to stop running. I also need to start a new farm. But yeah, I think off camera I'm going to frame out some more stuff. We'll build it in another episode, and then I think that's about it because I just need to get everything built and done. And then I think what I want to do is when I start building like automatic farms and redstone instead of having it in the main castle, I might build some towers around the island. But I think I'll put all my redstone farms in like towers and stuff, and that'll be like where my iron farm, my mob farm, etc., is. And then at some point, actually, where is it? Over there, maybe. I'm actually almost completely surrounded by ocean monuments. There are like a ton of them around here, but like looking at that one, what I want to do is at some point I can, I'll go after the boss and I'll drain the whole thing and build like a tower around it. And I'll make a Prismarine farm, because I can build a Prismarine. I like Prismarine. Why is there a sheep? I don't have any wheat. Oh, I do have leads, though. Wait, I do have leads. Come here, buddy. More sheep the merrier. I need like a piece of dirt. Come here. Come hither. I've also found, since this game was not updated to the new version when I made the world, which means I'm not getting all the new stuff in this area. So if I want all the new like variants for the mobs, I'm gonna have to like go really far. And I don't want to do that. Because I don't know how to get them to spawn. Especially if I want stuff like the leaves. Come here, buddy. No, get in the pen. Thank you. I don't need the sheep. I just want the sheep. I also saw a pig, and I need pigs. I have absolutely none, and I would like a source of pork. Where did the piggy go? Mr. Piggy! There he is. I see him. Come here. There's another sheep. I don't care about the sheep. I can breed the sheep. I need a pig. I don't have a pig yet. Is there another one? Or are you the only one? Come here. You're coming with me. Come on. Why are there so many sheep? I was having such issues with spawning on this island, and now they're all just spawning for some reason. Can I get a wolf to spawn? I would love to have a dog. I think what I'll do is, while I'm building this castle, instead of building like a castle town, I'll make it like an overgrown abandoned fort or something. And then what I can do is build like wheat fields and maybe like a little farming village over by where I have my where my starter base was, where my little cave is. Come in the pen, Mr. Piggy. Thank you. Ooh, chicken eggs. There we go. Also, I might keep, I know I added a couple, I've added some more like texture pack stuff, just so I can tell the difference between items, like this, the enchanted book texture pack. I got the animated eyes. I have I have a texture pack that shows the different potions and stuff and have different textures. Oh yeah, and I got an ominous bottle because I kept getting attacked while I was building. But I have gotten a bunch of resources just from kind of existing in this area. This island is pretty good. At some point, I need more food. At some point, I need more coal, first of all, or a better source of just stuff.